Well, hello there, everybody. This is the Comedy Thief, and you're watching Funny Old Guys. And beside me, we have my good buddy, Mr. Cold Hands, Dr. Fatpacker. Say hello to our crowds.
Well, that's not a nice thing today. I thought it was Flattery Day of some sort.
Well, it is if you're an Eskimo.
Oh, there you go. That would work too. Hello, everybody. So nice to have you with us. Don't pay any attention, man.
There we go. Homo's Charlie, say hello to our expanding video audience.
Well, hello to our expanding video audience.
Now, that doesn't mean that you guys are fat, all right?
Yeah. Oh, okay, good.
But what that does mean is that what we do is we tell jokes and you laugh. Okay, but before we tell jokes, Dr. Fatpacker, you remember the other topic we're going to discuss?
Yes, I do, as a matter of fact.
What is it?
Well, I was thinking try to name or give the best or worst name for a business.
A business.
Yeah, for any kind of a business, a laundromat or a barber shop. Or
perfect.
Think about your best or your worst name.
We'll start with you.
Oh, my goodness, why not? Well, but I was thinking of this guy had a shop down by the wharf, and he sold bait.
He sold what?
Bait, bait.
Bait.
Like fishing bait. Yes.
Oh, I think we might be in trouble here.
Apparently.
Oh boy.
Apparently, he thought of the best name for his shop, and he was a genius at this. They called it a master bait and tackle.
Oh Lord. Well, that certainly is unique.
That's what I thought. Yeah.
And special and different. Homo's Charlie, let's clean up this video here, buddy. Go for it.
Good luck.
Well, to tell you the truth, there's really a junkyard nearby.
Yeah.
And two guys by the name of Ted and Al own it. It's called the T&A Junkyard.
Yeah.
And their motto is, come in and look at our junk.
Only the guys will get that.
Yeah.
Well, where I live, there used to be an automobile dealership, true story, called Tinny Cadillac, but that's another story, but that's a true story. But these two
Tinny Cadillac, yeah.
Yeah. But these two brothers, one was a proctologist.
Ooh.
And the other was a psychologist, and they formed a practice together, and they called it Odds and Ends. Get it? Dr. Fatpacker, we got to get out of here. Tell us a joke.
I realized the other day that, though I really enjoy the sport,
yeah,
I could never date a tennis player.
Why?
Love means nothing to them.
Oh, groan. Oh, groan. Almost Charlie, tell us a joke. You lovely man.
Well, the most terrifying moment in life is when the toilet refuses to flush at someone else's home.
Oh, that is the most terrifying moment in anybody's life.
Very embarrassing, yeah.
Hey, gentlemen, today is National Flattery Day.
Oh, now, Flattery Day.
What that means is you can go out anywhere and just spread the good news, and you can compliment anybody. For example, I was walking down the street, and I told this person, you're a lovely, pretty person. Well, it didn't turn out very well because he was a truck driver and he punched me in the mouth.
Oh, ouch.
What he did. Dr. Fatpacker.
But it's funny that you mentioned that.
Yes.
Last night when I was in the bar, I was sitting there, and as I was drinking, I could hear this voice say, boy, you really look nice today. And I look around and I said, what's going on? I couldn't see anybody. And then a voice came up and said, that's a really nice shirt you have on today. And there was nobody here. And I called the bartender over and I said, what's with this? He goes, oh, never mind. It's the peanuts. I go, really? He goes, yeah, they're complimentary.
They're complimentary. Oh, get it, Charlie?
I get it. Yeah.
I got it. I wasn't even reading. Almost Charlie, tell us the joke.
Well, I found out two things today. Number one, kitchen sex can be wild and exciting.
Whoa.
And
Whoa.
number two, the staff at McDonald's is quite narrow-minded.
Oh, very narrow-minded. Oh my goodness. Well, I mentioned earlier on that it was National Flattery Day, and early this morning, I told this cheerleader that she had a lovely set of pom-poms. Well, I almost missed the video because I just recently got out of jail, is what I.
Oh my goodness.
Isn't that exciting? Dr. Fat Packer, tell us a funny joke.
Now, speaking of this, as long as we're into the flattery thing,
Yeah.
I had a little too much to drink the other night while I was at the bar.
Yeah.
When I walked out of the bar and I was feeling a little dizzy, this female policeman came up to me and she goes, "Excuse me, sir, but you're staggering." And I said, "Well, thank you very much. You're pretty nice yourself."
It was just a lovely series of compliments back and forth. It was charming indeed. Homeless Charlie.
Well, you know, if you work hard, put in the hours, and do a great job every single day,
Yes.
your boss can live a life of luxury.
That makes perfect sense. Well, speaking of hard, I decided to get a vasectomy. And
Oh,
I'm a cheapskate, so I searched all around to get the cheapest vasectomy. You know who had the cheapest vasectomy operation? Sears Roebuck. Yes.
you're kidding.
Yeah, but the operation was a complete failure because now every time I walk down the street and I see a pretty girl go by, my garage door goes up. That's
Oh.
what it does. Dr. Fat Packer, tell us a joke.
Well, in my younger days, I was dating this woman when we were laying in bed for a while, and
Oh,
I said to her, "I am going to make you the happiest woman in the world." And she turned to me and said, "I'll miss you."
that was cruel,
Oh,
cruel,
it was.
cruel, I tell you.
But I was young and I got over it.
Yeah, you got over it.
Yeah,
There's a joke there. There's a great joke there somewhere, Dr. Fat Packer, but it's Homeless Charlie's turn. Go ahead, Homeless.
Well, Bubba and Johnny were sitting on the front porch when a large truck hauling rolls and rolls of sod went by.
Sod.
Sod.
God.
"I'm going to do that when I win the lottery," said Bubba. "Do what?" asked Johnny. He said, "Send out my grass to be mowed."
Send out my grass to be mowed. It's a beautiful thing. That's a smart kid, I'll tell you that. Did you guys hear about the Siamese elephants? Siamese
The
elephants
Siamese elephants. No.
joined at the trunk. All right.
Ooh,
They're not around anymore. You know what happened?
no.
Simultaneously, and it was a terrible tragedy and disaster, they tried to trumpet loudly at the same time, and they both blew their brains out.
Oh, ouch. Oh, boy.
Homeless, or I'm sorry, you're not homeless. You're
No, I'm not.
well-to-do.
I have my own home here.
Well-to-do, Dr. Fat Packer, tell us a joke.
In our building, we have a law firm, and there's two lawyers that work here.
Yeah.
And they're both married, but they hired this cute young secretary, and they decided to have a contest to see who could take her to bed first. Well, one of the guys, he was able to do it, and when he got in, his friend says, "Well, how was she?" And he goes, "Well, my wife is better." He's okay. Well, so a few weeks later, the second lawyer was able to take her to bed. When the next day, the first lawyer says to him, "Well, how was she for you?" He goes, "Well, you were right."
Took me a minute to figure that one out. Hey, I'm not too swift, but I got that one, by golly. Good
Oh,
one.
yeah, here's $500. Yeah.
Homeless Charlie, tell us a joke.
Well, when I was married, we were doing some renovations. And incredibly, when we knocked down a wall, we found a secret, fully furnished room.
Wow.
And then I remembered, we live in a duplex.
Oh no! Speaking of duplexes, I bought a fixer upper,
Yeah.
And I discovered in this one closet that the back wall was kind of flimsy, and I was able to actually punch my fist right through it, and there was a secret room behind it, and back of it there was a skeleton in this little secret room.
Oh.
And there was a newspaper back there that said something about the fellow that had just been awarded the National Hide and Seek Champion of the Year award. Got to think about that one. That was right off the cuff. I just bounced off.
That was very good.
This is your last one there, Dr. Fatpacker.
All right, there we go. What are the 3 words you dread the most while making love?
I don't know.
Honey, I'm home.
Oh, that's a good one. Oh, actually, it's a bad one. It's a good one.
Yeah.
It's a bad one. Charlie, tell us your last one.
Well, there was this angry guy that had road rage, and he just yelled out his window, "I'm going to make your life a living hell." I yelled back, "Thanks, but I'm not looking for a relationship right now."
And my last one, this young couple were having problems with their marriage, and so they went to a sex therapist, and they explained their situation, and the sex therapist asked a million questions, and they got the answers. But this one gal, the young bride, she wasn't, she a couple.
You're trying to say she's blonde?
A couple of pencils short of a full pack. But anyway, at some point, the sex therapist said to this young bride, "Excuse me, but tell me, miss, do the 2 of you have mutual climax?" And she thought for a minute and said, "No, I think we have metropolitan." That's what she said. So we're done. We're out of here. We're not coming back ever. But, oh, wait a minute. We have a special closing feature. We're going to invite a very famous celebrity to be on our next video. And do you remember who we're going to invite there, Dr.
Yeah. Well, we didn't have much luck last Tuesday to get Harvey Korman here, but I thought, maybe we could get Carol Burnett.
Carol Burnett, perfectly.
Yeah, she's still alive. She's still alive.
Very famous comedian. So Carol Burnett, we want you to call in right away or email us at funnyoldguys@gmail.com. And if you call in within 24 hours, Carol Burnett, funny lady you are, you're going to be in our video. So this is the Comedy Thief saying goodbye, passing along to Dr. Fatpacker for his farewell.
Yeah. Goodbye, everybody. Choose nay. Oh, and remember, subscribe. All 3 of those, okay?
And farewell from Homeless Charlie. Say goodbye to our wonderful, huge audience.
Hey, goodbye to our wonderful, huge audience.
Very good. I especially like the emphasis. Everybody wave goodbye. We'll see you down the road. We'll see you on our very next video.
Auf Wiedersehen.